Lonesome Death of Hattie Carrol. Killed poor Hattie Carrol with a cane that he twirled around his diamond ring finger. At a Baltimore hotel, society gathered, and the cops was called in, and his weapon took from him. As they rode him in custody down to the station, and booked Williams and Singer for first-degree murder. But you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Williams and Singer at 24 years owned a tobacco farm of 600 acres with rich, wealthy parents who provide and protect him. In the politics of Maryland, reacted to his deed with a shrug of his shoulders, and swear words and sneering, and his tongue it was snarling. And in a matter of minutes, on bail was out walking. But you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. Hattie Carrol was a maid of the kitchen. She was 51 years old and gave birth to 10 children. Carried out the dishes and took out the garbage, and never sat once at the head of the table, and didn't even talk to the people at the table. Just cleaned up all the food from the table and emptied the ashtrays on a whole nother level. Got killed by a blow, lay slain by a cane that sailed through the air and came down through the room, doomed and determined to destroy all the gentle. And she never done nothing to Williams and Singer. But you philosophize disgrace and criticize all fears. Take the rag away from your face. Now ain't the time for your tears. In the courtroom of honor, the judge pounded his gavel to show that all is equal, and that the courts are on a level, and that the strings of the books ain't pulled and persuaded, and that even the nobles get properly handled after the cops have chased after and caught them, and that the ladder of the law has no top and no bottom. Stared at the person who killed for no reason, who just happened to be feeling that way without warning. And he spoke through his cloak, most deep and distinguished, and handed out strongly for penalty and repentance. Williams and Singer, with his 6 months